What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Anything Better podcast with your hosts, Paul Virzi, Bill Burr, producer Greek freak out there in Beverly Hills, a.k.a. the Beverly Hills Kid. And you guys are listening to episode number 57. Isn't that a gun? Or is that, what's the...
No, it's not a gun.
It's a 47.
Ketchup. Heinz 57.
No, what's the gun?
44 Magnum. 357.
357, okay.
Yeah, we got a ways to go for that one, Paul.
No,
we
dude,
got to start doing guns at some point.
I used to play street football with my friends when I was in grade school, and this Italian kid named Luigi, I swear to God, I'm not joking. His name was Luigi. He wore Z Cavaricci pants. He had the fucking black... He had like the black.
Wait, did he go by Louis or Luigi?
No. His name was Luigi. He played street football in Cavaricci pants, black feelers, a turtleneck with the chain over it, and he would play quarterback. And he would call himself the 357. He would go, yeah, 357. I mean, the level of shit talking this kid had, like he looked like he was going to a christening, like he was going to a church. It was hilarious, man.
Well, let's do the best number 57s in sports.
Who do we got? Who do we got for 57?
As far as Hall of Famers, Ricky Jackson, Dwight Stevenson, Johnny Blood. He must be from back in the day.
Shit.
Honorable mentions, Clay Matthews, Mo Lewis, Jeff Van Note, Tom Jackson, Rumbling, Bumbling, Stumbling, Reggie Williams, and the New England Patriot Hall of Famer, Steve Nelson.
Dude, I'm on stage at the Stand not long ago, the new Stand, and I'm on stage and I see a man that resembles Tom Jackson, and I'm going, no, dude, is that him? And he's laughing and big smiles, and I'm like, dude, that guy's such a gentleman. He did it. And sure enough, he's coming upstairs, and it was fucking him. And he went over and he shook my hand and he goes, dude, that was great. So funny. I really enjoyed you. And his hand was big, but I remember it was like big and soft. I know that sounds weird, but, and then I did the stupid thing. I just did the stupid fucking thing because I'm so excited because I love sports people more than anything. And I go, oh, dude, ESPN, man. So like, like I missed you on there. Are you coming back? He goes, we're in the talks. We'll see. I think I might be coming back. And then he never did. So I realized that I fucking brought up something. Just like, it's like I just loved him on there.
Hey, be happy for him. I heard that's a terrible place to work.
Yeah, I heard, but he'll
get another gig if he wants it.
Yeah, no, Tom Jackson was great. He was one of the guys you feel like you could call him Tommy even after like the second meet.
Tom Jackson and Chris Berman are like two of the greatest like sportscasters ever. Just doing highlights. I mean, that NFL Sunday countdown, whatever that wrap up they did was unbelievable.
My favorite, I still think my favorite. I know people don't like them. Some people give them shit. My favorites are the classics. I'm a Al Michaels, Collinsworth. That's
I don't mean broadcasters. I mean just as far as like sports anchors.
Oh, like anchors.
That team, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. He could go. Oh,
yeah.
No way. Chris Berman. Back.
Remember when ESPN just did sports? There was nothing else but just highlights and talking sports and interview. That was the best.
That's what 90s happens with every place. Remember when MTV just did music?
Yeah, I know. It's a good point. Music television. Now they took it away.
What? They all got to try to make more money. What can we do to keep the viewers? Dude, they used to just show fucking the Sports Center over and over and over again, and then they'd show like a fishing show, and then more games would happen, and then they would just, it was amazing. It was fucking amazing.
I got one for you. When is the last time you ever watched? Serious question. Either of you guys, when is the last time you watched a music video? I haven't watched a fucking video, like a video in, probably over 20 years, probably. Over 20.
No, I watch like classic videos. I'll go on YouTube, but yeah, I watch them. They're pretty bad.
You'll watch them now?
Yeah. I just watched one of Tommy Lee buying a pair of shoes in Hollywood, shirtless, right the day before he's going to marry Heather Locklear, and he had a fucking Corvette with the T-tops. Yeah, dude. That's all I do. I just just look at shit like that.
Oh, you look at older shit like that, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I'm old. I'm going back to my Glenn Miller, Benny Goodman days. It's just Motley Crue and AC/DC.
Oh my God.
Everybody does it. All these fucking, these kids today do when they get older. They're gonna go on these mumble rap cruises.
Dude, I got a story last night.
You realize how great that is? How timeless you're gonna be if you're a mumble rapper.
Oh my God.
When you get old, it's not gonna be like, man, he's got no flow anymore. It's like he never had any.
Yeah, you'd be a mumble rapper with dementia.
Yeah, he sounded like he had dementia in his 20s.
Yo, last night I'm at Rhode Island. I'm in Rhode Island at the Comedy Connection, and this is the first time I'm doing a Thursday because it's usually just 2 Friday, 2 Saturday. For some reason, they said you want to come in on Thursday. Sure, I'm working on jokes, whatever. After the show, there's a table that wants to meet me. And the guy goes, hey, you got to meet this woman. And this guy always comes to see me. And he goes, I brought people. He goes, you got to meet this woman. She wants to meet you. And she goes, nice set, really good set. And then he goes, yeah, she wants to ask you something. And I don't know what the fuck. She goes, do you like Steely Dan? So she says to me, she goes, you like Steely Dan? And I go, I don't, She goes, oh, that's my band. And I go, oh, no, I mean, yeah, it's definitely, dude, it was. And
what do you mean, that's her band? I thought Steely Dan was those 2 guys with studio musicians. One of them died too.
I think that she's either their manager, agent, like something. So like I was trying to, because I'm going, there's not a woman in Steely Dan. And she's like, oh, that's my, and then I don't know if she was going to try to give me some, I don't know. It was just really weird because she was excited to say something about it. And I just go, yeah. And it was, and dude, I backpedaled. No, but like, they got some good, I got some, reeling in the east. Start singing it.
That's the only one I fucking hate that song.
That's the only one I know, actually. And I don't know the songs of Steely Dan, but
Jimmy Page said that was one of his favorite guitar solos of all time. And I had to read that twice. And I'm thinking to myself, the reeling in these, like the solo. And I'm going, really, Jimmy?
That's why.
Favorite?
But anytime somebody comes to see a show that you're in, that you're doing, and they ask you if you like something, just go, well, yeah.
No, because then they'll fucking ask a follow. Oh yeah, well, what album do you like?
Oh,
all right, you got me. I was being nice. I have no idea who you guys are.
Red-handed. Sorry, I don't know.
So anyway, Paul, I'm almost wrapped on this fucking movie over here. Paul Virzi came in for a day.
2 days.
2 days. Sorry, crushing it.
That was fun, man.
See that? It was so easy to work with. I only thought it was a day.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The staff and makeup were just like, "My God, you're so nice." And I go, "Yeah, isn't everybody?" And they were like, the makeup.
I'll
lady.
tell you right now, if you're not nice to hair and makeup, that'll get around town in 2 fucking minutes.
I said something to her. I go, "You actually put makeup on actors and they're mean?" And she just was like, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" It's like, give them the mascara.
Some people, they don't get it. They just don't fucking.
But that's just people in life too. It's not just there,
No, it isn't. That's another thing too. Like every year when the Oscars happen, people always go like, "Oh my God, the self-congratulatory fucking." Every fucking business has an awards.
Yep. Yeah.
Top regional manager for fucking whatever, real estate. The fucking guy in the Friolator can get his picture on the fucking wall. They all do it. They just don't like it because it's beautiful people that are fucking each other making movies.
You know what? And I agree. And you know what else it is? It's until it's you, right? You ever say, fuck that, dude, I don't even like that stupid shit. And then they invite you in. Fuck a list. All these people are on lists. And then they're like, hey, top top 5 comedy albums, Paul Virzi. I'm like, those are nice people, man. They're just making a list. They're not doing anything wrong. Everybody wants to be invited. Everybody's insecure. And for everybody asking, let's just nip this in the bud. For everybody asking, what do you think about what happened at the Oscars? Somebody did something really wrong and stupid, and the other person handled it great. End of fucking story.
Dude, the amount of shit that I got on that Monday for not fucking talking about it. It's like, do I really have to talk to another comedian through you? Like, why do you have to be privy? I mean, what else was there to think? It's so. And then what about the other some comics just like typing in all capital letters for like 3 days in a row? And it's like, all right, are you really this upset? Or are you trying to get some of this stink on you so you can sell some more fucking tickets?
There you go. It's
fucking 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row, you sustained that level.
Listen, if Will Smith came out and pulled his dick out, that's a whole different ballgame. Then then there's a whole new can of worms to open up. If somebody does something nuts like that, you go up, you smack a guy in the face. Chris handled it. And here's the other thing.
I also like when they were going like, this is going to open a door for people coming up on stage. It's like, that's been happening.
Yeah. I got a bottle
always
thrown in my
happened.
head.
There's nothing worse than security at a fucking comedy club. My favorite thing ever, the amount of times somebody came up on stage and I'm looking like, I remember being at Dangerfields and having the mic stand going, you can't come up here. You can't come up here. And I'm looking out at the bar. Those 3 jackasses in suits are just sitting there watching like it was part of the fucking show. And the worst thing is when they go to kick somebody out, all they do is just get them on the other side of the door and they're like this. And then they turn their back and the guy always gets back in. Dude, I had like 3 guys that wanted to beat the fuck out of me and on separate occasions, and they ended up standing in the line like waiting to beat me up when I was selling merch. That's how dumb they were. And I'm looking up and they're like 5 guys away. And I'm looking at the bouncer like, I thought you threw that fucking guy out.
Oh my God.
Oh, how did he get back in here? He walked right through the front door again. Walked right through the fucking front door.
It'd be funny if he bought merch. Yeah, you signed a shirt. Yeah, man. It's silly. It's like, what do you think I think? What do you think I think?
Yeah, what else is there to think?
Yeah, there's no right in anybody.
Then you have to make a comment like you work at some fucking the stand-up comedy U.S. Embassy.
Yeah.
Walking out on like a fucking podium. I did love, though, the amount of people that just made it about themselves.
Of course. Of course.
When I thought it made me feel, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I didn't. That's why I kind of didn't say that, because it reminded me of a few people in my life that Will's behavior.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that in some weird way. The only thing that really I didn't like about it was Will Smith, to me, always had that Fresh Prince, nice guy, motivational speaker type thing. And
did he break your heart, Paul? Did you buy into his brand?
No, it didn't. I guess I wanted to believe that the dude was like really fucking chill like that. Not the whole Hollywood shit, just like a nice fucking dude. Because I've seen him talk to fans and I've seen him like really fucking like, Tiffany Haddish had that thing where she had a broken down car. He got in the car and he was just so fucking nice. So you have that. And then you see that shit over.
Wait, was that on film?
No. That was a story that Tiffany Haddish had said. And you just hear about it, you're like, oh man, like, the guy seems like a fucking nice guy. And then a benign joke gets him like that. He had a tough night. He had a rough night. What are you gonna do? And all these people like, I'll tell you what, if I was Chris Rock, what the fuck? I would just say, you would have been stunned and shocked.
I would have flipped that thing. You would have thought he was coming up there to improv too.
Yeah. Arm around you, joking, little thing like that.
Why I ought it.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
dude, what are you gonna do? Hey, listen, the Oscars have been, and what's funny? I actually said to myself,
I just hope the people that saw it can recover.
The traumatized,
and take the time they need.
Yeah,
they need.
Yeah, not Chris. All you other people, just talk to your therapist about it.
I am still not okay after watching that.
You know, it's funny though. I had no intention of watching the Oscars that night, and I watched this movie called Windfall. It's this new movie out about this
That
guy.
sounds like the only thing worse than the Oscars.
No, it was all right. This guy Jason Segel plays this guy. He breaks into this billionaire's villa.
Oh, that sounds like a romantic comedy to me. Windfall of love.
And then they come in, the billionaire and his wife come in, and he's in the house and he gets caught. And whatever. It's got that weird Hitchcock music. It was all right. And I'm like, oh, good. It's 11:10. The Oscars are over. I don't have to see tweets. And then all of a sudden, I just looked at my phone and I go, well, I got to see what's going on over there. Somebody gets smacked. You got but yeah, no, it's what it is. I'm glad that nobody's going to talk. I'm done talking about it. It's just so.
I got to be honest with you, Paul. I don't know that I'll ever be okay again. And I want to thank all you guys for your support.
Yeah.
Because for me,
comics making videos of them getting slapped.
I had like grown men upset that I wasn't gossiping about the fucking Oscars. It's just like, calling me soft. It's like, you watch that shit? You actually sit down and watch an award show.
And what do they want you to do? What do they want you to? They want you to fucking, that's what I want to know. What would you like to dedicate a podcast to it?
I mean, you know, I don't know, Paul, and I don't give a shit either.
Are you triggered, Bill?
I'll tell you what I'm excited about, Paul, is I'm going to Birmingham, Alabama, and Macon, Georgia. Do you know that place, Macon, Georgia, that theater that we're in, I believe is where they had Martin Luther King's funeral. Historic. Oh, wow. Historic place, Paul. Yep, and you'll be telling shit jokes in it.
I'll be telling a dick joke.
That's why you only need 3 good friends in life. Hey, Paul, when the day comes, okay, and you're sitting there and you're getting your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame because you paid $1,800 for it, or whatever they charge you for it. That's why I felt good about the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They just got a star, or whatever, the clip I just saw them getting a star. I was like, at least they got to split that 4 ways. You know what I mean?
That's so funny, man.
But it comes out to about $350 a whack. When they do, Paul, or you get your feet in the cement at Mann's Chinese Theater, if they even do that anymore, would you actually? What pair of sneakers does Paul Virzi wear? You got to go Jordan Cements, right? Just for the whole. But would you sacrifice a pair of cements, stepping in cement? You got to figure at that point you're a huge, because right now Will Smith opened a door, Paul. They're going to put him on the bench for a second, you know, whatever. And Paul, I think that you could run in. And right now you're a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy.
Why don't you reboot Fresh Prince? They've already done it.
Yeah, they did a drama one.
I've watched it. I actually like it.
Do you?
I don't mean I actually like it like I was surprised with good. I mean, I actually because I usually just watch sports. I sat down, I watched it. I really liked it.
Dude, there's no better show on earth right now than fucking Yellowstone. It's the fucking, dude, it made me want to buy a big belt buckle, dude. I'm not even joking, dude. I fucking, dude, that kid, Cole Hauser, that dude's crushing it. Costner's crushing it. But the girl, Kelly Riley, she's British, dude. She's stealing this fucking, it's the best show there is. Picture just cowboys killing people for land. It's the Sopranos in Montana, present day with cowboys. It's incredible. It's fucking incredible. Of course, though, guess what, Bill? Guess what they don't have? There's not an Italian cowboy. Dude, Italians are the most, I'm going to keep saying it.
You weren't here.
What do you mean? No, it's happening now. It's happening now.
Yellowstone is about now?
Yellowstone's about now. And it's about
cowboys killing each other in Montana is a now story?
Yeah, because Costner has this big ranch and the fucking, Native Americans want it back. It's been a fight for 100 years of his family keeping this ranch. And there's fights and there's all kinds of shit like that. No Italians. It's not one Italian in the fucking show. They're no Italian.
Montana, Paul.
But there's no Italian wizards in Harry Potter, Bill. There's no Italians in Star Wars. Fucking, there's no Italians. They fucking, and God forbid you say anything. We had Rocky and mob guys. Give me someone else, please.
Well, what else do you guys do? We got you on the Food Network. I mean, that covers you.
That's
You
a good
box,
point.
you're in organized crime, and you cook. I mean, that's your fucking wheelhouse.
That is true. That is true.
Irish guys, we're fucking drunks.
Yeah.
We ruin holidays, and we get burned in the sun. Well, I don't want to hear it, dude. It's a fucking, everybody has this shit. They just have this shit. What do you want Italians to be doing, Paul? What are you talking about? But my cousin Vinny, he was a lawyer.
Dude,
Went to a small town and he saved it.
Yeah, but they made fun of him. The whole point of it was he was a lawyer that didn't belong. He was a fish out of water. He's getting, held in contempt. He wasn't dressed.
When I see my
the two Utes. Did you say Ute?
I know. And look at you.
He goes,
you were talking about Augusta. Going, there's going to be birdies all over the joint. I mean, Paul, you are. When I watch My Cousin Vinny, I see My Friend Virzi. That's what I think they should call that movie. That's literally, dude, you remember when us two meatheads were walking around Columbia, South Carolina, the amount of looks we were getting?
It wasn't in Charleston? Yeah.
Look at you. Look at you. You look like a bookie. I mean, what am I supposed to do with this? With the fucking gold chain? You're not even trying to assimilate. You should just have a t-shirt that says, "Oh!"
Dude, I can't be a cowboy. I could be a fucking cowboy. Give me a fucking hat and put me on a fucking horse. I could do it.
You know what I would see, Paul? You're even laughing. Get your pair of Jordan cowboy boots with spurs hanging off the back. The fuck out of here.
Oh shit. Dude,
Listen,
that got
not really Irish cowboys either. That wasn't our shit. I feel like that was like
no, yeah, it's not. It's more of like no, but there are some more Irish. You guys have more range as far as the stereotype. I'm trying to think of Stallone movies.
Let me tell you something right now. Italians have been in some of the coolest fucking movies ever.
That's true.
Ever. What more do you want? Coolest fucking music. You got the best food. You look great in all the colors. You got the beautiful olive skin. You can wear not one but two gold chains. I mean, literally, Detroit made T-tops for you people. What more do we have to do?
I'm going to make a movie. I'm going to make a sci-fi movie one day, Italians in Space. I'll name it that. Italians in Space.
No, but you can't do that because then you
got to off my fucking planet.
Well, they already did Homeboys in Outer Space, so why don't you reboot
No, they didn't. Did they?
Yeah, that was the Wayans brothers.
Oh,
was that the Wayans? But no. Was it?
That's dude. The Wayans brothers have some fucking monsters, dude. I mean,
White Chicks.
Oh, dude, don't be a menace to South Central. I can't even watch those series.
You're drinking
movies.
your juice. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, so funny. I'm trying to think of a serious movie Stallone was in where he was
Copland. He played a fat cop.
Was he the sheriff? He was a sheriff, wasn't
he?
Yeah. Yeah, he was a sheriff. I mean, John Rambo was a bad fucking dude, man. Rambo was fucking.
No, look at Stallone. All those fucking movies. All those great movies he did. Al Pacino's played everything.
Yeah.
From Michael Corleone to Dr. Kevorkian.
Kevorkian.
Dr. Kevorkian.
Yeah, There he is.
Sound right.
There he is. Bill's always
I never get the names right.
Dr. Kevorkian. I'm going, what movie did I miss? Yeah, he played Jack Kevorkian.
There's never been an Italian founding father.
Yeah. I don't know. Is there? I'm going to
tell you. Look, how we look, we're limited unless you write it yourself. So that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to write it yourself. Well, Paul, I got to be honest with you. What is your wardrobe going to be? I mean, are you really going to sit there with a tweed fucking coat, sport coat with the fucking elbow patches on it and a pipe?
Yeah, and a vest and shit. Yeah.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right, what's the name of that movie?
You know, it depends what it's about. But
All right, it's a I don't know. It's you're gonna reboot the Paper Chase. You ever see the Paper Chase?
I did
Of
not.
course you didn't. There was no titties. There was no broads in it. You know.
No, what year was it?
It was way back when.
This podcast is sponsored by Better Help, everybody. People don't always realize that physical symptoms like headaches, teeth grinding, and even digestive issues can be indicators of stress. Oh, my teeth. I'm grinding my teeth down lately, Bill. I got a bunch of stress in this bag. And let's not forget about doom scrolling, sleeping too little, sleeping too much, undereating, and overeating. Stress shows up in all kinds.
It kind of covers the gamut.
Yeah.
Being happy, not being happy, all of these are indications of stress.
Starving yourself, gorging yourself.
Yeah.
Stress shows up in all kinds of ways. And in a world that's telling you to do more, sleep less, and grind all the time, here's your reminder to take care of yourself, do less, and maybe try some therapy. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't have to see anybody on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. Give it a try and see if online therapy can help lower your stress. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Anything Better listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/anythingbetter. That's BetterHelp.com/anythingbetter.
All right, it's Helix Sleep, everybody. Helix Sleep has a quiz that takes just 2 minutes to complete and matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Why would you buy a mattress made for someone else? With Helix, you're getting a mattress that you know will be perfect for the way you sleep. Everyone's unique, Paul, and Helix knows this. So they have several different mattress models to choose from. They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses. Mattresses great for cooling you down if you sleep hot. You fucking animal. And even a Helix Plus mattress for all you big boys. I took the Helix Sleep quiz and I was matched with the model mattress because I wanted something that felt soft, medium, firm. And so if you're looking for a mattress, you take the quiz. You order the mattress that you're matched to, and the mattress comes right to your door, shipped for free. You don't ever need to go to a mattress store again. That's a pain in the ass, Paul.
Dude, I just picture a fat guy going, honey, I'm sleeping hot. I'm going to the other room.
Sleeping hot. I got to get a bigger room. I got to get a bigger mattress. Yeah, can you turn the AC on? How about we put you out on the porch?
Hose you down, you fucking...
You get a floatable mattress that just like you put it in the above ground pool. Helix is awesome, but you don't need to take my word for it. Helix was awarded the #1 best overall mattress pick of 2020 by GQ and Wired magazine. Those are cool guy magazines, Paul, in case you didn't know. Just go to helixsleep.com/better, take the 2-minute sleep quiz, and they'll match you to a customized mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out for 100 nights risk-free. Like they said, I think they'll take it back after 100 nights, Paul. Jesus Christ. Call the Vice Squad. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/better. That's helixsleep.com/better. for up to $200 off 2 free pillows.
Yeah, guys, it's not Helix, it's Helix. Bill did both throughout the read.
I know it's Helix, but I just,
Now that we can get out and travel and take vacations, we want to celebrate some of our favorite times by turning our new memories into art. Get a professional hand-painted portrait created from any photo at a truly affordable price. You
can also see your Coke dealer face to face for the first time since 2019. Go ahead.
Hey, I miss you. It's been a while. Yeah. Or combine photos of people or places you love into one painting. Choose from a team of world-class artists and work with them until every detail is perfect. At paintyourlife.com, there's no risks. If you don't love the final painting, your money is refunded, guaranteed. There you go. Those are people who are confident in their work. And right now, as a limited time offer, get 20% off your painting. That's right, 20% off and free shipping. To get this special offer, text the word better to 64,000, 64-000. That's better to 64,000. Text better 64,000. Paint your life. Celebrate moments that matter most. And what does this say? The disclaimer: message and data rates may apply. So got to say that. Okay. It says must read. So
hey,
don't
just
call
read it 64-000 because that's not 64,000. 64,000 is 64, comma 000.
Yes, that's right. That's right. 64-000. Okay. And message and data rates may apply. Terms apply. Available at paintyourlife.com. Again, text better to 64-000. Get 20% off.
Ciscat-000. Indochino. From weddings to work functions to weekends out on the town, sex in the city, it's always the right time to dress to impress, especially in clothes that fit you perfectly, like Conor McGregor. Indochino makes high-quality custom-fitted suits, shirts, and casual wear, all at a surprisingly affordable price. Oh, would you look at that? You can customize it's amazing. You can customize everything from suits and shirts to chinos and bomber jackets at prices more affordable than you might expect. Indochino offers completely custom-fitted suits, shirts, casual wear, and more at surprisingly affordable prices. I already said that. Get a wardrobe personalized to your style and taste without spending a fortune. Every piece is made to your exact measurements, and you can customize every detail. Choose everything about your suit, including the fabric, lapel, monogram, and statement linings. Create a suit that fits you and your style perfectly. They're always adding new pieces so you can stay on trend and in style. Check out their latest spring and summer collection. The best part, Indochinos suits start at just $4.29 and shirts from $79. This season, dress to impress on every occasion with Indochino. Get $50 off any purchase at $3.99 or more using promo code BETTER, BETTER, at Indochino.com. That's $50 off any purchase at $3.99 at INDOCHINO.com. Promo code BETTER.
Dude, imagine if we did reads and we were like, holy shit, no. You were like, yeah. 20%. Get the fuck out. No.
We should do it.
It's Coinbase, everybody.
Holy shit.
If you hold on a second, Jesus. If you've been looking to level up your financial portfolio, it's always good to diversify. Why not think about cryptocurrency? Backed by the world's leading investors, Coinbase keeps your portfolio safe and secure while adding crypto into your mix. Coinbase offers a trusted and easy-to-use platform to buy, sell, and spend cryptocurrency. They support the most popular digital currencies on the market and make them accessible to everyone. They offer portfolio management and protection, learning resources, and a mobile app so you can trade securely and monitor your crypto all in one place. Millions of people in over 100 countries trust Coinbase with their digital assets. Whether you're looking to diversify, just getting started, or searching for a better way to access crypto markets, start today with Coinbase. For a limited time, new users can get $10 in free Bitcoin, guys. Giving out fucking Bitcoin over here. Okay? We'll give you Bitcoin when you sign up today at coinbase.com/better. Sign up, coinbase.com better. for $10 free Bitcoin. This offer is a limited time only, so be sure to sign up today. That's coinbase.com/better and get yourself $10 of Bitcoin, everybody. Burt Reynolds. Did Burt Reynolds have any Italian in him? Rest his soul.
I think he might have had Indian in him.
Oh, okay. Burt Reynolds, because I thought Burt Reynolds could pass for
maybe
Italian.
he just went to Florida State. I don't remember. Wait.
Yeah, but he looked like Burt Reynolds looked like he had a little Italian in him.
Burt Reynolds looked like $1 million. Burt Reynolds' nationality.
His family descended from Dutch, English, Scottish, Irish, Scottish ancestry. He also claims he's part Cherokee and has Italian roots.
Okay.
I don't know, Paul. That's pretty much Northern Europe there.
Well, he's kind of all over the map, though. There, he's just like
no. There was a lot of map where I was. You didn't like that at all.
No, I don't mind. I didn't mind it.
Black Irish.
But he looked Italian though.
He dressed Italian with that red shirt and that fucking Trans Am.
He had a little shit talking to him too, right?
Dude, they don't make him like that guy anymore. They just don't make him like that.
How long did he live? How rest his soul? How old was he when he passed?
He got to about 80. But I mean, he did all his stunts. Dude, he used to do stunts when you jumped a car, you broke your back. I mean, they used to put like fucking. I was talking to an old stunt guy, and they used to put like an inner tube with air to put it underneath you. And then they did stuff where they try to have you suspended in the car. They tried different things so you wouldn't your spine wouldn't get compacted. Oh. Yeah. Dude, there's all kinds of shit that people do. You know, when they used to jump the General Lee, you know, you got the engine, the whole powertrain, the more the weight is in the front. The thing would flip like that. So they had to put like cinder blocks, so they would put like dumbbells and shit and just weld them to the trunk.
Jesus.
Inside the trunk so the car, you know, you wouldn't go end over end.
But they wouldn't have the real actor in. They would have stunt people, right?
Yeah, these are stunt guys. Yeah.
Just stunt guys. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Like, to be even if you're a 20, 30 year stunt vet and you're like, you're going to be in a car that flips. It's like, fuck, dude. That's like, do they get paid really good money or no?
I'd be honest with you. They should make more than the act. Well, the actors is what the famous person is what brings people there. But the fact that these guys are like risking their life, like now they just CGI, dude. Back in the day when they would literally jump out, like they bust through glass on a building and then fucking land on those big fucking inflatable things. Like if you miss that thing, you're dead.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, man. Like those guys were insane. And I think like back in the day, like they used to make like the big actors really insecure because these guys were like risking their fucking lives. And I think that's why certain actors wanted they wanted to do their own stunts. I'm happy that I like anytime they go, hey, you want your stunt guy to do this? I'm like, yep. I'm not, you know, that's what he's here for. That's what the fuck he's here for. And it's like, you know, then they take it seriously. Like it's like my job is to make sure you don't get hurt. Because if you get hurt, then you can't do your little soliloquy. The next day, this thing gets shut down. The fucking movie loses all this money. So I've done a few just minor things, like with cars and shit. Because they'll literally have one. You just got to fucking make a U-turn and peel out and make it look good. It's like, oh yeah, I can do that. Just turn the wheel and hit the gas. It'll be fine. But anything that involves, you know, where you could actually get hurt, fall off, something like that, always.
Dude, nothing was ballsier than the Tom Cruise Mission Impossible thing. He said he couldn't sleep the night before. He fucking held on to the side of a B-2 bomber and it took off. And they had a camera on his face and his fucking, and then in reality, it just spun around and came back and landed, but it fucking took off with him on it. And it was like, and because he wants to do all that shit. And it's just like, that's another level, dude. That's like, you know, but he's like nuts. He wants to be the first actor in space and shit. Like he's a wild kid, man. Tom Cruise doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know about that, dude.
You
At that
got-
age, to still want to do that, you're running from something.
Yeah. What about is there?
Like,
There's
I
no
just
new
don't
Evil
see
Knievel.
tranquility, and like that's what you're working.
Yeah.
I feel like you're born, a bunch of fucked up shit happens, and in the middle, you're hurting other people because you're damaged and you don't know that what you're doing is not normal. Then you figure it out, and you're trying to work yourself to tranquility and to be a peaceful person so you can help younger people with their pain. I feel. And I just think it's a certain age, if you're still, I don't know. Well, who the fuck am I? I shouldn't judge the guy, but I'm just like, I don't know. Like, what are you doing? Fucking gluing yourself to the side of a fucking plane?
Yeah, dude, it's nuts. You can
That
watch
is like,
it.
that's something you do when you're like 19, 20. I'm never going to die. So I guess I have more respect for that because, at that point you realize how mortal you are.
Yeah, he knows.
I'm fucking thinking like I am fucking with the aerodynamics of this plane right now.
Oh, shit.
I'm like a giant piece of gum sitting on the side of this fucking thing.
Yeah, no.
Here's another thing too. The pilots are risking their lives because if he was ever to fall off that thing and went back and hit the rear stabilizer, they would invert and they would be dead.
Yeah, no, they had him on like the side bottom. It was just fucking nuts, dude.
Oh,
It
side
was
bottom.
nuts.
So if he fell off, he went underneath.
Yeah, but
He would go. Yeah.
like he was willing to die for the fucking stunt, and it was nuts. And they watched it. You can watch it, or you can YouTube him like taking off. And dude, his his cheeks are fucking. It was like it was a B-2 bomber just flying down the runway and took off with him holding on the side. It was nuts. It was really. It's like, yeah, of course you didn't sleep the night before. You could die tomorrow. It's a mission impossible. What are you
The
doing?
reason why you can't sleep, it's beyond that you're going to die. It's what people are going to say after you die. That's a tragedy. What the fuck was that guy thinking?
Yeah.
Like, that's one of those things you're not going to feel like, yeah, I mean, you glued yourself to the side of a plane.
I love that you're saying glued.
Well, whatever the fuck they did. Velcroed you to the side of the plane? I mean, there's nothing there. What do you stick yourself on?
Yeah, no, it was. When's the new Evil Knievel coming, man? When's that guy coming? I want to see some
I
shit.
think the X Games ruined that. They're all a bunch of evil Knievels.
That's
Dude,
a
the
good
shit
point.
that they're doing on those fucking motocross bikes.
Yeah. That's actually a perfect point because those guys will jump things and it's like I loved watching Evil Knievel as a kid. That was like a pay-per-view, dude. When he would fucking jump Caesars.
His bike weighed like fucking 4,000 pounds. Like these things they're jumping with today, like Robbie Knievel, his son, even like the technology. I remember reading he was talking about the bikes his dad used to jump, how heavy they were. Oh my God, dude! One of the Joe Theismann's leg getting broken and Evil Knievel crashing at Caesars when he's just tumbling end over end. Oh my God! You just hear bones.
Dude, please tell me, Bill, you saw the guy jump from space on Red Bull.
Oh, that was just insane. Do you realize if that guy's mask, if his shield broke?
Andrew, can you just pull that up just so I could, just for 1 second? I just want to watch the initial, because they said he lost consciousness twice during the drop, which he was prepared for. But dude, there's one where he's going like this for so long. It's fucking not. Can we actually watch the leap?
Do you know, Paul, they said if his visor, if his shield failed, the saliva in his mouth would instantly reach the boiling point.
Oh my God, dude. On his way down, you mean?
Yeah, and that's why what we're doing to the planet, dude. Like, people don't understand how fucking hot the sun is. We think it's far away, but it's the atmosphere is what is protecting us from that, and we are fucking with it.
So wait, his visor his visor comes
If his
off. he's
visor
dead.
came off, I think the altitude he's at, he's above the atmosphere or what? I don't understand. I mean, hey, we all know I'm not a scientist. They said the saliva in his mouth would instantly reach the boiling point. He had boiling saliva in his mouth. Ah, just doing that. This is fucking.
Oh, dude, here it is. This is him on the ledge, right? So he's in space right now, right?
Yeah, this has just so much.
What did he
24.2 miles above the Earth's surface.
Look at this motherfucker, dude. I mean, this kid is. Oh, he went up in a fucking balloon. Oh my God, dude. Look at
He's like, yeah, we're not doing it.
I was just thinking that.
You do it.
Oh my God. Did they pay him good for this? Look at these crazy mother.
Probably a buyout.
Oh,
Red
now
Bull
he's,
owns the
dude, look at
film.
that. Dude, that took him right into space, dude. That's wild, man. I want to
Now,
see.
was he falling faster than terminal velocity because it was so thin up there? That must have been why maybe he lost consciousness. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think they said he was going to lose consciousness, maybe, which is just to know that, and then he gets it back. I want to see the step off, dude. The step off.
Look at that! Oh my God! Fuck that!
No, this right here, dude. Putting your feet out, dude. I'm afraid to fly to Florida. This fucking guy, dude. This is. I mean, forget skydiving. Look at that. What's he thinking right there, Bill? What's he thinking with the legs?
I gotta take a leak. What if I just piss on 2 continents at the same time?
And he's thinking of a woman. He's right there. He's thinking of a woman or his kids right there. What was that pouch? Was that to piss? He had like a big, dude, look at this. Look at this, dude. I'm getting anxious.
Think that pouch is to piss, Paul. It's like on his stomach.
No, I don't know what it's set up to. Oh, dude, here it is. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Am I filming my own death? And 3, 2, 1.
I wish you could see this, he said. Wow.
Yeah, dude, this guy's just built with something. He has like fucking titanium bones.
To understand how small you are. This guy's philosophy. Oh, here he goes.
Here he goes. Home now.
Dude.
Coming home, which usually, means you died. Ah!
God. Dude. Look at
his form, though. That's amazing. Dude, I went skydiving once. The second I let go of the plane, I did 2 front flips as my chute came out.
How fast is this guy going on the free fall? Did they say? I mean, it's got to be like.
I mean, I think dude, look at that. The guy's in space.
That's fucking nuts, man.
I mean, the space shuttle burns up on re-entry if it loses a couple of tiles. What the fuck is this guy wearing?
That's what how did he not burn to death?
I have no idea. Maybe that had to do with the fucking I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking. I just remember they said that.
You spent 3
Dude, how do you know where you're going?
No, but this is a slow motion video. There's one where you just see him tumbling, dude. I was crying laughing, but
I think it just looks like slow motion because you're on with him. You're falling with him.
That is just
there's nothing to go past him.
He spent 3.5 minutes free falling, and he reached speeds of 360 miles an hour before opening his chute.
That's, I mean, dude, he's
30 seconds. and stable as a rock.
He's going 300 and something miles per hour.
Way up top, I believe. And then once he gets into like the tropopause, whatever the fuck you call it, I think.
He's into 2 minutes into a free fall right now, dude. That is all right. So now he's back in the atmosphere here.
I don't know.
Dude, he's been falling for 3.5 minutes, dude.
4 minutes free fall.
That's unbelievable, man.
He's at 10,000 feet now. If you see the little.
Now he pulls the chute. Holy shit, man.
At 8,000 feet.
Parachute deployed at 8,000 feet, Paul.
Oh my God, dude.
8,000 feet.
All right, Bill, here's the question. How much money would it take for you to do that? If they said, we'll give you 100 million cash, clear,
There's no
tax.
money. It would have to be to save my family.
Look at that fucking lazy asshole.
Dude, he didn't even fucking do a face plant.
That's nuts. I can't believe he didn't burn on the way down. It's like what Bill was saying was true. They show the ship coming in and it burns. It's like
Well,
I don't
maybe
know.
because it's going way faster or something. I have no idea. All I know is when they said if your shield comes off, your saliva would immediately start boiling. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
You'd be
I'm
so
good.
nervous you'd have dry mouth. Dude, what I would do is just open my mouth then and just hope it just dried it all up real quick because you find 356 miles an hour. You fucking off. You're fucking screaming.
When I was 18 years old, I wanted to skydive, and I have this much interest in doing that now. Zero. I don't like roller coasters
Can
anymore.
you imagine trying to tell that guy a story? Going,
No,
dude, one time, me and my friends, we went down to a bar and he's going to be sitting there. Oh, is that what you did?
Dude, we went bungee jumping. We went bungee jumping over a lake.
It was bananas. There was a split second I thought I was going to hit the water.
Dude, you know those slingshots at an amusement park where they put you in a ball? It was fucking crazy, dude. We're going fast. He's like, really? Really? Yeah, I jumped from space and I went almost 400 miles an hour.
I went skydiving one time in Pepperell, Massachusetts in like 1986 or 87 or something like that. And it was a static line jump, meaning it was hooked up, your thing was hooked up to the plane.
Yeah.
Sit in the door, get out, go. Arc 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, look, if nothing, look, reach, pull. I still remember that. And I let go. It was a one-day course. I let go and immediately tried to grab for something, and I was doing front flips. I did 2 front flips, and I felt the chute go by my inner left thigh. And I remember thinking, I'm going to be like a fruit roll-up. I'm dead. And then it was like, and then it was just out.
Oh, my God, dude.
Yep. And I was like, I'm never doing that again.
No, zero. I know somebody that did it. They collapsed lung. People don't breathe right, dude. Fuck that, man.
I know a guy did a tandem one, and the chute didn't open, and they both looked at the same time, and they started rolling. And the guy had to get my buddy to calm down so he could kind of right the thing. And then he pulled the reserve, and they were fine. And I guess my other buddy was there. He said, friend, when they got on the ground, the guy unhooked him, and he collapsed, and he started crying in the fetal position. And my other buddy had to be just like, oh boy. Grown man crying, Paul.
Top 5 funniest.
And number 1 most uncomfortable fucking social situation is when a man completely loses control of his emotions and starts crying.
In front of the other man, what the other man has to do.
Unless you're Italians. Italians can get away with it. You guys are more emotional.
Yeah.
Dude, my wife watches The Real Housewives of New Jersey. The men are crying every 5 episodes. You're my fucking father! I love that he said fucking. You're my fucking father. And he's like crying.
Yeah.
And the Irishman in me is German Irish guy is just sitting there going, that's great that he can show emotion, but he probably should have left that F-bomb out of there.
No, there's nobody. This is the truth, dude. There's nobody more emotionally walled off than any Irish friend I had from Boston, yourself included. Irish guys from Boston, dude. If you want to make an Irish guy from Boston uncomfortable, hug him, tell him you love him, and look him in the eyes, dude. It's just like it's my favorite. They can't do it.
Yeah. I remember the late great Maria Falzoni.
Great name.
Dude, she was a beast too.
Rest her soul.
Beast of a comedian. She had to teach me how to hug. She came up to me and hugged me, and it was like hugging the support of like a parking garage. Just like, she goes, Jesus, I got to teach you how to hug. There was another woman from that comedy scene where she was just like, always like hugging on the comics, big ostrich-shaped woman just coming at you. And I used to always make sure there was a table between me and her when she came in to say hello. And one time she goes, Bill Burr, I can never get you. It's just like, damn, I don't want you to get me. 3B.
No, Boston guys, and you guys can't give a compliment without that's the jab too.
Yeah, I would say Irish guys in Boston and I don't know about Ireland, but could use some mushrooms. Dude, mushrooms changed my fucking life, dude.
I know you were saying that.
It really has. Like I would say what that dude did the other night at the award show, Will Smith, that reminded me of behavior that I saw men do when I was a kid. And right down to the apology. And I would be like, the old me would have got livid when I saw that, and I would have had murderous thoughts. Like really like misdirected anger, misdirected murderous thoughts at this fucking actor because of shit that happened. But since 2 trips on that shit, dude, I'm telling you, I just more felt pain and sadness watching it, which is way more healthier than fucking, I used to see shit like that, dude, and I literally had to go work out or play drums, or just go drink like a fucking lunatic. And, it's not the way to live.
So you're saying that mushrooms made you take that anger away from that?
I figured out who I was on my first trip. 52 years old. And I did not have a good trip, but all the fucking hippies are like, "Hey man, you get the trip you get the trip you need, not the trip you want, man." And I did, dude. Like I had it just hooked me into the bedrock of how I felt growing up, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And oh wow, this is why. And I just understood my whole life up until that fucking point.
See, I feel like
and you know what, dude? You know what?
Yeah.
That's why I got fucking sober. I was like, I need to figure out what the fuck this is, because I'm hurting myself and I'm hurting people around me. I need to figure out what the fuck this is. There's no other drug.
Yeah.
That I've been around that does that. Like alcohol just makes you more of an asshole, or a good time Charlie, or a sad guy crying in the corner, or whatever.
You would say I'm a good time Charlie, right? I'm definitely a good time Charlie, right? Drinking. You never see. I don't get angry.
Yeah, no, I don't. The only time I've ever seen anything out of you is because you're around another guy who isn't a good drunk.
Yeah, that's what I don't like.
Yeah, and then they're just ruining the good time. And I think, weed is like, I don't know, weed is like silly. But I also think it kind of kills your drive. Like I always felt people always compared themselves to alcoholics. So obviously they're going to win that one every time. But I used to do a joke on my act, because all these times, you ever see anybody who smokes weed robbing a liquor store and getting into a fight? It's like, yeah, you never really see anybody who smokes weed all the time really doing anything, though.
Right.
Sort of sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think when you get to the point with weed where the wake and bake shit, or when you get to the point where you're so good at smoking weed that you can go to work high.
Yeah,
Once you can live, because no one's going to smell it on you, whatever. You mean your eyes will be a little red. Once you start getting the Visine before you go into work, and you're just walking around high, I think that's a time. I would think. I'm not telling you how to live your life, but that would be maybe you want to step back and examine.
Yeah.
What you're doing, and most importantly, the why.
I had a friend who could take tests high. I had a friend who would smoke blunts and get fucking out of his mind high and go function. And me, I would smoke weed and I would sit down, think about my life, panic, be all fucked up. And then I learned that like less weed would be good. But you know, it's funny. Last night I was smoking a cigar. By the way, this amazing cigar lounge in Rhode Island called the Ale House Cigar Bar or something, dude. It's amazing. It's down on Prince Street in leather chair. It's fucking old school. It's amazing. And I was talking to this comic and we were talking about drugs. Cocaine does this and this and that. And I just go, and he kept saying Molly, right? And I go, dude, what does Molly do? And he goes, comic goes, oh, dude, it's better than Coke. And I go, he goes, it's just the best. He goes, it just puts you in the best fucking mood. You're happy. Everything is great. He goes, the come down could be a little shitty like Coke, but he goes, dude, it's just the fucking best.
That's the thing. That's what I know. Because like the second time I took mushrooms, I was like, I had the best time ever. Like I literally, dude, I had a fucking blast. And I was totally aware that I was tripping. I was out in nature. I was in the middle of fucking Utah. It looked like the Roadrunner and Coyote were going to go by. And I was like talking to the rocks and shit and like laughing, knowing that this is ridiculous. But I felt like, dude, shit just got turned on. I was like, all right, what's up, everybody? And I was talking to inanimate objects, man. It was fucking wild. And then I came in and I watched the Chargers-Raiders game, that great game. At the end of the year, and the Raiders were in their dome and there was all those lights, and I was tripping. My wife wasn't. I was just like, Nia, this is fucking amazing. And I had and she was worried that I'd have another bad trip, and I didn't. I had the best time. But this is the thing too. Like what I like about it was it's not like I did them and then I'm like, I got to do that again.
Yeah,
I need to keep doing this shit like. With other things that I've been involved in, it's just more like, no, came home and it just, everything's still shut off. I don't fuck with, I'm just stone sober, dude. I don't fuck with anything.
Yeah. I told this guy last night, I go, it took me 41 years to learn how to drink. Like I've now the last couple of years, I know how to drink, where last night I went out to a cigar lounge. I had a single bourbon, and then I had one other, like, and I just like I can go out now and have two, 3 drinks, get that little buzz feeling, smoke a cigar, and fucking call it a night. I could never do that I couldn't do it forever. And I learned how to do it. Don't get me wrong. If don't get me, hey, this weekend, like if, when I'm with friends in a house, the dial gets turned up a little bit, but I can.
Well, that's my thing. My thing now is like, if I'm on a vacation with friends and my kids aren't around,
yeah,
I'll have a gummy or something like that, but I gotta be honest with you, dude. If I have a nice cigar and a root beer and I'm hanging with you guys and we're just shooting the shit, I mean, it's kind of fucking great.
How underrated is like a soda, like just an ice cold soda?
Oh, dude, I had a cream soda yesterday. Like I really haven't been smoking. Like I smoked 3 cigars on the Super Bowl, and I've smoked 3 since then. Like I had 2 cigars in March. I like it better. Like I kind of have a rule now that if I have a cigar, I can't have another one for at least 10 days. And I just follow that militantly now. And then I find like around 9 days, like I'm like, I don't really want to do that. I
don't do the alone stick. That's what I learned. Don't do the alone stick. If you could get rid of the alone stick, though, it just helps. You love an alone stick.
I love it, dude. I love drinking alone.
Yeah, dude. Drinking alone is let's be honest though. Drinking alone is the border of that's a tough one. Would you do that a lot? Did you do that a lot? Drink alone?
Oh yeah. I loved it.
You pour yourself a little splash.
A little. Dude, I used to pour them like that. And I would fucking put on Me TV. And I would watch
shit.
Peter Gunn, 77 Sunset Strip, The Untouchables. And then another
You get me
great
thirsty,
one,
okay?
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders. And I was just like, people, I'll tell you right now, you know who figured life out? And that's why God takes them so quickly? Is people who smoke inside their house. Like,
Yeah.
if you just don't give a fuck, like you're at home, like I'm having a bourbon, a cigar in your living room, and I'm ordering a pizza or I'm getting some White Castle, and you just don't give a fuck, and you just give in to the now. Like I am just going to enjoy now. You just smoke a fucking joint in your house. You're gonna die decades earlier. But I don't know, sitting around eating Brussels sprouts till you're 90, there's gotta be a fucking happy medium.
Dude, I had a friend whose grandmother smoked Pall Malls,
Yep.
and she smoked non-filtered Pall Malls. And I went to her house. She was in her 80s, okay, dressed to the nines. House stunk like smoke, just lighting up. And all she did was fucking sit in her house and smoke in her house Pall Malls. And she lived to her 80s. Nothing, just fucking light up, man. It's crazy.
Loved it.
Dude, you were able to smoke on an airplane. Dude, if I could go back in time and just fucking pull up on an airplane with a stick, oh my God. That must have been
I don't know if you could ever smoke a cigar.
Oh,
They'd be like, hey, let's try to keep it as cigarettes. It's the 70s, all right? I actually been talking to my podcast how I wanted to have like a degenerate section in every ballpark to make it how it used to be. And it's
that's a great
gamblers,
idea.
smokers, drinkers, people who know the game, and people who because they killed the class clown at games.
Shit.
Because the second there's a stoppage of play, all hell breaks loose up on the screens and people running out on the court and all of that fucking shit. And all of a sudden, it just ended the heckles that people used to yell out. It was great. Used to hear them when you'd watch on TV. Used to hear fans all the time. I remember one time there was some big controversy at a Bruins game. This guy, Paul Stewart, when he first started, made 3 calls in a row. He would lose sight of the puck and would call the goal back like 3 times on the Bruins. I remember right before they went to the commercial, and Fred Hughes was like, we'll be right back after these messages. They just hear this guy, the fuck?
That's great.
Yeah, you could just yell, what the fuck? Wasn't a problem, Look, I'm not saying to act like complete animals, but like just have a section. It's up top.
The kids know not to go. Yeah, no kids.
Yeah, and then just sort of wall us off where you can't see us, and you just have a fucking great time. Dude, going to a fucking sporting event when I was a kid was also going to a comedy show because every section had somebody that was just fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I think there's still that though. I think that still exists. Like I took the kids last year to Yankee Stadium. You'll always find one. There's always one guy who's like a little extra.
But I feel like because Yankee Stadium is like storied tradition, they're like, listen, we'll do a little bit of that Jumbotron shit, but not crazy.
Yeah.
We're like the newer ones. The number one is that Barclays Center. That fucking Brooklyn Nets game was it was bananas.
Which one?
Is it called the Barclays Center? The Brooklyn Nets? When we went to that fucking game,
yeah.
How like the fucking idiots running around going, where we at? Where Brooklyn at?
Where Brooklyn at? Is Brooklyn in? It was like
they were louder than the game.
It was like a nightclub of a DJ playing all Brooklyn songs in between a basketball game. I can't stand that fucking place or that team. I like the
it was a really bad experience.
Yeah, I like the loud people that know the game though. Like I told you that one time, one of the Yankees, we needed a rally, and we had like 2 outs, and one of the Yankees got a double, and this guy's just going, don't you dare leave him out there. Don't you dare leave him out there. He did his job. Dude, and it was like he was so passionate, and everyone's just looking at the guy, and he's like looking at the batter. You know what to do. You bring him home. Don't you, dude? It was the best. It was the best. But then you got guys that you don't want your kids to see. Like this one guy was going like this. I bring Lucas and Lucas's friend, and this guy's going, hey, he's looking at anybody with the opposing apparel. He goes, hey. And then like all of a sudden, Lucas, he did the lip thing. So then Lucas gets quiet. You know, Lucas is very shit. He's going, Dad. So then the guy saw Lucas, and he looked at Lucas, and he was cool. He goes, what? And Lucas is like, Dad, can I laugh? I'm like, yeah, you could laugh. He goes, I can't give the finger. I go, no, can't give the finger.
No, nothing was worse than that Seattle Seahawks fan at the Green Bay game we went to.
Oh God, which one was that? The guy who's screaming? He was cursing, right?
Yeah, he's not even a sports fan. He doesn't even understand sports. Like they don't like you. It's like you listen to that guy. You watch that guy. It's like you never played organized sports.
Yeah.
You've just watched sports. You don't even understand. You don't even know what.
Remember that guy that drove you nuts? There was a guy that drove you nuts. Me and Bill went to UConn, and we watched UConn at UConn. And they're playing, I forgot who they're playing. And every single time UConn would shoot him, there was a guy going, his arm's wrong. His arm's not even. Like, what's he doing? Like, he's not even. They don't know what to. And dude, every possession, the guy had something to say. And we're looking at this guy the whole time instead of it was just like a guy with no athletic ability.
You know what I hate? You're at a basketball game, and every time somebody shoots a 3, the guy in front of you puts his arm up like that, and he's got to be like this.
Oh.
Like, buddy, we can see the arc.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or people stand up every time on a 3-pointer. It's a fucking 3-pointer. It's worth one more point.
Or when the guy misses, there's always the guy that goes, why is he shooting that?
I don't mind that shit.
It's like, I don't know, because he's open. I don't know. He's
feeling it.
It's a good pass.
Got a couple guys underneath. He thought if I miss, maybe they'll get the rebound.
Worst venue you've ever been to. Mine, Barclays is up there. Worst venue you've ever been to, whether it's concert, game, just shitty fans, shitty atmosphere where you're just like, ugh, why am I here?
Well, I don't want to say this one because I don't like the way the NBA runs their league, where they just have pile-on teams and then smaller markets can't compete.
Right.
But when we went to the Charlotte Hornet game, I mean, I felt like I was at a CBA game.
That was weird. Yeah, it didn't feel right for me.
Then I went to some legendary awful parks though, like Candlestick Park, where they used to have like fucking trash blowing around and like little tornadoes out there, cold as shit, right on the bay. But I also looked at it like, this is where Joe Montana and all those great Bill Walsh coached here. So it was something amazing about that. And this was Barry Bonds was there. This is before the whole roid scandal, before everybody else did roids and became better than Barry Bonds. So he had to do steroids. That's how I always look at him. He's a victim of the steroid era. He was the best, and then everybody cheated and got better than him. He's like, all right, now I'm on it.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Worst venue I've ever been to. I didn't like the Barclays one. Dude, I went to a concert, and it was Method Man and Redman, and Onyx opened. Onyx was there. Just throw your guns in the air. But right. And I'm standing there, and dude, I'll never forget this shit. And he's like, yeah, man. And I'm just standing there, and there's a bunch of people, and it's like up there. So there's like a lot of white and black people. And Onyx came out, and they were just, I don't know what they were on, just some shit, racial shit. They're like, yeah, and if there's any white motherfuckers out there, y'all know where to point your guns. And I'm standing there. These fucking people are going like, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna. You guys have
Go
a
to the
good.
bathroom. I'll tell you, what was a bad one? Just a bad shit arena was that Continental Airlines arena in Jersey. I saw a Devils game there. And I
Yes.
saw a Nets game there. It was a dump.
What about the old Nassau Coliseum in Long Island?
A legendary dump. Because here's the thing. The difference between a dump and a legendary dump is whether or not championships were won there. They won 4 cups in a row. Alaba!
A legendary dump is funny.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's great because
The old Boston Garden, one of the greatest venues I ever went to, was a legendary dump. That fucking place, Paul. Like, I wish you could have gone there.
I wish I was.
You could hear the people if they yelled from across the ice in the upper deck. You could hear them. I still remember that. Oh my God! This guy stood up. He goes, "Milbury, eat my meat." He was grabbing his dick. Dude, you could bring fucked up signs. I remember I went to a Bruins versus the Quebec Nordiques, who are now the Avalanche. And this guy had a sign, "Quebec has no deeks." And he just had it hanging down the thing. Like now they would. I mean, he spelt it deeks. He didn't say dicks. But you could never have, like, I don't know. They would get like all upset and shit, and people would make these banners. Dude, they used to come in with like a noose around like the quarterback's neck and shit. Just, you can't do that shit anymore.
You see that sign that woman put up on the glass at a hockey game? She goes, "I sucked your dick in high school."
I always feel like all of that is photoshopped.
I thought that one was real because that one was real, right? No, that one was real because the dude looked over at it and looked at her, and he's just like shaking his head laughing. But that, a lot of them are Photoshop, but that one was like, I think that's the one that started it, and then everybody started to either try to do it, and then they stopped doing it. But dude, he was like it was like in front of him. It was.
What is the motivation of that?
Andrew, can you get that?
Are you trying to get a free stick?
No, but the funny thing was his face, because his face was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And like, yeah, she kind of did.
That's a great way to take somebody out of their game. If it's some chick he's never met before.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, my God. I just thought of a bad one.
What?
You just fucking the best player on the other team.
Oh, this one, yeah. Tyler, we sucked your dick in high school. Look at his face.
Yeah, that's not real, dude. Because I've seen like 9 different things written on that. Because it used to say, "I wish I only got 2 minutes for hooking." That was the original one from that picture. Those are the same girls.
All right. I thought one. I knew that one of them was an original reel, and then
I don't know. All right.
All right. Go ahead. What is it?
To take the star player on the opposing hockey team.
Yeah. I
can't even make the joke because someone will do it.
Oh, dude, the United States. We got to talk about this real quick. The United States soccer team qualified. They're in the World Cup, man. The U.S. is in the World Cup. They qualified. And something pretty cool is one of the star players.
Don't we always qualify and then get the shit kicked out of us?
No, we didn't make the World Cup last time. I went one of the
yacht race too. What other fucking sports are we in?
Dude, one of the star players on the team is named Tyler Adams. I went to high school with his uncle, and his mother was a year ahead of me. And he's one of the fucking top guys, man. And he's like,
I'm going to watch it, Paul, because there would be nothing funnier than if the United States won the World Cup.
Oh my God.
The level of shit that we could talk. We don't even give a fuck about that game.
If we won the World Cup, it would be, I got to be honest, watching it was so, Lucas has the FIFA game. So I play with him all the time, and I'm into soccer now, dude. Soccer's fucking awesome. Awesome.
Oh, it is. It's a beautiful game. It's a beautiful game.
It's really awesome, man.
I don't think it caught on over here is because they can't show commercials. Because like they show the fucking F1 on ESPN and they go, "We're going to do a commercial break. Don't worry. We just hit pause in the fucking race." It just kills the drama. I fucking hate it.
We're a fucking fast pace, you know. Look at hockey's fast, basketball's fast.
Hockey's from Canada. Let's not take credit for that.
All right, football's fast, basketball's fast. You dunk on somebody, you talk shit.
America's pastime, baseball, slow. That's why you should be able to smoke a stick at a fucking goddamn baseball game. Keeping score, Paul. Ah,
Yeah.
getting
The
some
older
studs.
you get. Yeah, the older you get, baseball's awesome. What are you going to do on a Tuesday night? Ah, fuck. What are you going to do on a Tuesday night?
You just got a text you didn't want to see.
No, it said my battery was dying here. How far
Ah.
along are we, Andrew?
We're about an hour in.
All right, so hold on.
I love that shit, dude. I love keeping score at a game.
Yeah, people have been doing that for almost 100 years, just sitting there.
And people make fun of you if you're doing it. And it's just like, dude, I know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, I know what this guy did the last time he was up at bat. I know where he hit the fucking ball. You look like a second baseman to me.
Hey, Phil Rizzuto, man, little guy.
I think you look like a second base. I see you flipping over to the shortstop, right? Right in the motion.
That's the one sport Italians are. Italians could still do soccer and baseball.
Is there? Hey, who's the best Italian in MLB right now? There was that kid Rocco something or other on.
He's a manager now. Rocco Baldelli.
Yeah,
he's a manager. No, our guy Rizzo. We
what
have
a fucking
Rizzo's.
great name, Rocco Baldelli. You came out to one of my shows one time. Great guy.
Did he?
Yeah, he had like vertigo or something that he had to deal with. Something like that. Some weird thing that affected his career. That's cool. He's in managing though.
I would have loved to just be like a fly on the wall when like a conversation with like, you know, like Lou Gehrig and like guys like that, just like after a game, what they saw, you know, what they were feeling in the game and shit. Like,
You guys want to get hookers?
Yeah, she gave me chlamydia.
Yeah. There's no cure.
Yeah, dude. Like Mickey Mantle, man. They said painted the town red was a fucking understatement, dude. So that dude was just getting fucking hammered. Kid was from Oklahoma, man. You take an Oklahoma
wasn't he
kid.
worried that he was going to die? Everybody died young in his family, so he's just like, fuck it, I'm going to live.
I think what happened too is he thought he was going to quit. He's like, I'm a failure. He was like, I got to go back home. Like he is like, what am I going to tell my dad? Like the whole thing. And then he just started getting good and then went out and like New York City treated him like a king and he just couldn't, you know, he couldn't fucking handle it. But he didn't like when people would say that to him. Like there was one thing when Billy Crystal did that movie 61 and like Roger Maris said to him, like, why are you doing this to yourself? And he's like, you're Mickey Mantle. And he goes, what the fuck does that mean? Fuck you. He goes, worry about your own fucking wife and kids. Like he was like, he didn't like when people would, you know, kid was an animal. What are you going to do? Still put up what? 500 and something home runs, play with that. His hip was all fucked up. He's like, you know, and he didn't get the
they
right
had a
treatment.
storm drain out in the middle of his cleats got caught and he tore his knee.
And DiMaggio hated him. DiMaggio didn't like him because DiMaggio said like, doesn't take care of himself, doesn't take it seriously. So
yeah, and he's also going to be the next me.
Yeah.
There's
One
probably
thing
that too.
One thing I heard, man, and I hate to, you know, but I talked to somebody who's
They're
like,
getting all bunched up, man. Look at this.
some of those guys didn't like to, like, I heard some of those guys like didn't tip good. And that's like, when you hear that, it's funny. Bartnick loves DiMaggio. And I go, yeah, no, it's great. I was like, I heard, I heard a couple guys were like tight with their money. He didn't want certain autographs. And Joe loves him so much. He goes, listen, we don't know. We don't know the truth. No, but I heard he was limited with autographs and he didn't want to, we don't know.
He had all that Sanka money. He didn't spread it around a little bit.
When Joe Bartnick likes somebody, they could do fake, or when they could kill somebody, he'll be like, look, we don't know what happened. But Virzi, we don't know. We don't know.
If Joe Bartnick was in Wisconsin, he'd be like, hey, Jeffrey Dahmer was always nice to me.
That's what I love about Bartnick. He's so like loyal and loves people that are good to him that like he's just like he's like a mother with unconditional love for his son. Just like, yeah. No, he cut someone's head off. Virzi. They bought me a shot. It's like, all right. Oh, dude.
Got to wrap this up, dude, because I have some more writing I got to do to make sure this last fucking scene works here in this thing. Oh, Paulie, it's almost over.
We're gonna
Then
be.
all I got to worry about is editing the fucking thing.
You mean the most important part of every movie?
No, but it's one thing.
Right. Yeah.
It's not 5 fucking things.
You're a guy like that, right? You're one of those. And I'm one of those too.
What?
Where
you're one of those.
Yeah. No, everybody's one. Yeah, like I always say, oh, he's one of those. Like when somebody tells me about somebody did something, I go, oh, he's one of those. But you're like me where the task doesn't matter how difficult. The number of tasks and the number of days involved is what stresses you out. Right? Like, that's how I am. Like if what do I have today? What do I have tomorrow? I just need to know what today is. That bothers me more than a big task. Does that make sense? Like, I don't care how big the task is. I just get freaked out about what I have to do. Like how many days in a row.
No, this was just doing a number of jobs all at the same time. So that was,
You wore a lot of hats there.
Yeah, wearing a lot of hats and then trying to keep my stand-up act where it needs to be. Dude, I went out last night to the store and I ran my set. I was trying to remember my fucking jokes, and this one that I've been working on, it just worked perfectly. I literally said on stage, fuck, I missed this. I missed this.
Well, you did an hour?
No. I did like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to but I'm going to, I got to put it together because my special is going to come out. So I got to, 30, 40 minutes of material I got to work out.
Yeah.
Get it together. So I'll just, I still have my old act. So what I'll do is I'll just insert a new 10 minutes, get that thing going. Yeah. Drop 10 old ones, insert another new 10, drop that. You just walk it down.
That's exactly what my special's coming out soon too. And I'm like at the Comedy Connection last night, just trying to get new ones, trying to get rid of the old shit, trying to get rid of the old shit. Yep. So,
all right. Well, I got to go buy some sticks for this trip out to the Masters. Paul.
Oh yeah. You know which ones. Get those Connecticut rappers over there. Tell Paulie over there.
Paulie.
All right. Well, this has been episode
57.
57. We'll be back. You'll see us soon. What?
What's that?
Weeks, probably off a week if you want to let them know.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna be Bill's wrapping up something, and we're gonna be traveling. So next week, you're gonna have to just look at some highlights.
Yep, the Masters episode where you guys talk about what you're betting on the Masters will be up during the week.
Okay, so the Masters, we did a little preview of the Masters. Me and Bill picked a couple of golfers. We're gonna be over there.
Put some money down.
Who knows? We'll do some Instagram lives when we're together. It's going to be the first time the band's getting back together in quite some time. Oh God, Paul is bringing his drinking shoes, fellas. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right. Well, that's it. Check out paulvirzi.com for all of my dates. Check out Bill. Check out the Virzi Effect. Check out the Monday Morning Podcast, YouTube channels, all that stuff. We'll see you guys next week.